everyone! Coach Fabi here, and welcome to a brand new edition of Bedside Babble. Today, I actually have a question for you. Tell me, are you glorifying struggle? We live in a culture where the idea of hard work is very much praised. And obviously, I'm not saying that hard work is a bad thing. I think that applied with discernment, it's really the way to go. However, it's very easy to slip from praising hard work to believing that we actually need to white knuckle it through anything and everything that we set out to accomplish. This is a very tricky mindset because after a while it pushes us to associate struggle with some form of moral virtue, when in fact it's pretty much a faulty correlation. Yes, hard work can be good, but all hard work, all struggle, and no ease, how's that good for us? When we tend to believe that the only way through is with struggle, and that we associate struggling with being a worthy human being, we'll try to apply it to every area of our life. So we destroy ourselves in the gym. We white knuckle it, trying to sustain unsustainable diets. We overcomplicate relationships, and we often take on work without proper boundaries. So in the end, we find ourselves completely depleted, body, intellect, and soul. Is that supposed to be good for us again? There's an approach that I like a lot more, which I often describe as cultivating ease. Now, you may have heard the phrase, easy is earned. To me, that means that yes, there may be a measure of struggle involved in the process, but the focus has to be on finding ease, not on taking on more and more and more struggle in hopes that this is going to get us where we want to be. The whole idea is to approach it from a place of practice and consistency. And yes, practice may involve some measure of struggle, but it also involves just showing up. There are days where you can touch that ease. There are days where it's very far from you. But in seeing things as practice and in practicing consistently, we're not cultivating struggle, we're not glorifying it. We keep the idea that ease is where we want to go. A good analogy that we can use for this is actually muscle growth. We go to the gym, we work really hard, and during that process, we actually tear down some tissue. Now, the growth doesn't happen in the gym. It happens in our recovery time. This is when we rest and the body can actually recover and grow stronger. Well, the same goes with our practice. If we are only ever in struggle mode, we don't get that recovery and we don't actually get that growth, which is why, again, cultivating ease allows us to create those spaces in which we can grow both physically, intellectually, and in our heart. So I ask you to consider this. Look at your physical pursuits, look at your work pursuits, at your relationships, and be very honest with yourself. Are you glorifying struggle, or are you cultivating ease? I would love to know what your reactions to this are, so leave me a note in the comments, and I'll talk to you soon. Till then,